Happy October, everyone. So I'm watching this Unsolved Mysteries, the new season on Netflix. And in one of the episodes, they talk about ghosts in Japan after the tsunami in 2011. Real good episode, spooky as hell. But that got me thinking about like my ghost experience, which I only have one. And it's not a ghost experience where I saw something. It's more of like a physical experience. Like I felt something, right? So I got to start from the beginning. This was back in the early 90s. I was 11 years old at that time. And we had moved into this neighborhood in East Oakland on East 15 and 23rd. Anyone familiar with that side of Oakland, you will know that it's ghetto as fuck. It's been ghetto and it still is. It's like really grimy, but especially in those days, you know. But the reason why we moved in there is because it was cheap as fuck. You know, we were broke as hell. I gotta explain what this complex. It used to be maybe a house, but then they turned it into like a duplex. So you have people at the very bottom, first floor, and you got people in the middle, and then you got us at the very top. And it's kind of weird, but it's an apartment, but in the middle you got the bathroom and the kitchen. You have to share that bathroom and kitchen with someone else, kind of renting a bedroom. It's very small, right? And then you got us, where it's a very small living room with a tiny bedroom, which is more like a closet. It was so damn small. But yeah, that's the layout. So yeah, in the middle we got the kitchen and the bathroom. We had to share it. Sucked, but that's what you got to do sometimes. So the neighbors started telling us what had happened in that apartment prior to us moving in there. And it turns out that someone got murdered in there. Not in our side, but on the other side where my mom's friends were living, right? That's where it happened. We didn't think much of it. No, it's Oakland. It's a ghetto city like a lot of other places. So bound to happen. Bound to move in somewhere where someone has been murdered or something. But a few little odd things happened. Very small things, you know. But the two big ones that I remember, and my mom still talks about to this very day, is late at night, pretty late, maybe 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning. She said that she heard like a plate crash down. Right? She, according to her, she didn't think much of it. She probably thought it was the neighbor who dropped something. But the next morning, she went to the kitchen and she found what had fell. And yeah, it was a plate, but the plate had been shattered, but it was shattered into tiny pieces and still in the shape of a plate and still in a circle. It didn't scatter everywhere, anything, just stayed in place. So the only way I could explain that is that if you were to take the plate, put it on the ground and just start hammering away, making sure all the pieces stay in place and don't scatter everywhere. The other way you can do that, I think, is by having a lot of pressure on that plate. It'll crack into a bunch of pieces, but it won't scatter. That's what it looked like, according to my mom, right? That was her experience. Now, mine was a little different. It happened during the day. Me and a friend, a family friend, were sitting on the kitchen table. I call it a kitchen table, but like I said, it was a studio apartment, so that table was in the living room. So that's where we ate, but a few feet away, you had the living room. You know what I mean? And right there, a few feet away from the table, you had the TV. So we're not even talking, we're not even joking, we're just watching TV, and that's it, just looking at the TV. So he's sitting in front of me, but a little to the right. And like I said, we're just quiet, just watching TV, no talking, no joking, nothing. And all of a sudden, my head jerks back violently, like really hard. It felt like someone, cause I had semi-long hair. It felt like someone yanked my hair back really hard. But I didn't feel my hair move. I didn't feel like, that's the way I could explain it, but it was more of like a spasm, like a jerk reaction, you know? And I looked at him. I remember after it happened, I looked at him like, why'd you do that? Like, that was, what the fuck was that? Like, we weren't even joking or anything. And he said, I didn't do anything. He was as confused as I was. And even if he had pulled my hair or head or something, number one, it wouldn't have made sense. We were not joking, we weren't even talking, we were just watching TV. It would have been a real stupid joke had he pulled my hair and denied it, like it was just me and him. Trust me, it would have been stupid. It would have made no sense. So what was it? I don't know. Like, it might have been like my nerves, maybe, like a spasm, like I said. But it never happened before and never happened after that. So maybe it might happen to someone with a like underlying medical condition or something. But I was a healthy kid, man. There was no reason for that to happen. It was just odd as hell. But yeah, you gotta let me know what you think. Maybe you guys have your own little ghost experience. But that's it for now. As always, stay safe. Watch out for them ghosts.